I'm going to do a little lesson on just the basics of Adobe Premiere. All right, so you clicked on Adobe Premiere. Um, and I've already downloaded my footage. I use Bridge to download it. When you downloaded things, it's up to you if you want to just copy and paste them or use Bridge. So what I did is I copied them onto my desktop and I have a folder for this course, TGV stuff. And I had group, so row 2 edit some stuff for me here. So here's my footage, all these movie files, JPEG. I don't really need that. Actually, I'll leave it there for now. Um, I'm going to open Premiere and I'm going to make a new project. Now, I already, keep note, I have a folder made already. So I'm going to click a new project and I'm going to go browse. I'm going to go to my desktop and I'm going to go into that folder, TGV 3M stuff, and I'm going to select it. And I'm going to call this last name. I'm going to say Almeida underscore David underscore hello. And I'm going to do something really clever here, guys. I'm going to copy this. I'm going to press Command, I'm going to highlight it. I'm going to press Command C. And I'm going to press OK. Now, everybody asks, sir, what format? What format? You know what? I don't care what format. I'll explain why. Well, ideally, you should know what format you're using. So if you're using a 1080p, maybe a 30 frames per second, 1920 by 1080 is a standard one. Now, for sequence 1, I'm going to rename this and paste it. Aha, that's why I copied and pasted that, so I don't have to retype anything all the time. And, I'll do this again afterwards. So I'm going to press OK for now. Somebody just died in the hallway, and not exactly sure what happened there. All right, so this is Premiere, guys, and I have my sequence here. This is my timeline. This is where you can move the timeline back and forth. This is what previews the screen, but right now there's no content, there's no media. So now I got to import content into my project. Now, I use Bridge, but I'm going to show you a few ways. You can go File and go Import, and that will bring up a dialog box, and you can go to your folder and download the content. I can say hold Shift on all these and press Import. That's one way of doing it. And all my content's there. Another way too, if you really wanted to, is if you use Bridge, you can select the clips you wanted. The cool thing about Bridge, you can preview them first to see if you actually want the clips or not. Say you took 3 takes and you know that 2 of them are garbage and 1 of them is good. Just grab the one you need, and you can just click and drag it into your Premiere Pro. Okay. Well, anyways, as I'm bringing this in, you can see the contents right there. Now, here's a clip of AJ. And what I'm going to do here, and I'm going to show you 2 ways to edit. You can just click and drag this onto timeline, and that's great, right? Or, check this out. I'm going to select it, press delete, and I'm using my selection tool, this tool right here, okay? You can just double click it, and I'll bring it to the source clip. Now, what's cool about this way of editing is you only need 3 to 5 seconds, and this clip is 10. So if I wanted this point, I'm going to press I on my keyboard, okay? And then scrub through and find the ending and press O. Notice it's highlighted in green. What you can do is click and drag it, and you'll just bring that segment. Now, guys, remember, in video editing, you don't damage the original footage. So don't feel like you cut the actual footage. You're just showcasing what's available at the time. Okay? So, again, if you grab a clip, you can preview from here, find your best clip. Okay, so say in here and out there. And I can drag that into my timeline. And here I'm going to zoom in. So I'm using this key to zoom in on the timeline so you can see with more detail. Okay. Now, this is probably very basic video editing. You're probably wondering what's next. Well, I'm going to add some graphics to this. Okay, guys? So I'm going to go to title here. Let's create a new title. And Now, what happens here, the title there just pops up a new dialog box where you can start typing text. If I clicked on hello, oops, if I can spell properly, that'd be great. And maybe if I select the whole text, choose a font that I like. That's kind of cool. Bold. Change the font size. Now, this just shows you what the graphic looks like. Now, I'm going to have 5 words. Okay? And what's going to happen here is I'm going to type in, bring in the word hello. Oh, she says hi. All right, let me double click that. Let me change that to hi, even though I said hello. Okay, close that, and now the word's updated to hi. So what you're going to do, guys, is do very basic and just have the words pop up as they say it. Okay? So check out this trick. Hello. I'm going to just copy this and then paste it. Double click on it. I'm going to type in the word my. Okay, I'll just rename this, my. Now, because she says her name, this sentence very quickly, so hello.
My name is Justin.
Pretty bad. Anyway, so you will continue this. So, hello, my name. And I'll do the same thing. There's other options here you can duplicate as well. The same thing as copy and pasting. My name, I'm going to type in the word is. Is. And you're probably wondering why the word my is there. Well, that's because the previous screen is showing my. If this was over here, it wouldn't be in the way. It's just based on what's ever on the timeline currently. Okay? I'm going to click and drag this there. Now it's defaulting to be a few seconds longer. All right, I zoom in. Hello, hi, my name. Oops, I forgot the word name. Durr. Let's duplicate this. Name. Double click on it. Bring that to that timeline. Put on layer 3 so that it wouldn't interfere with layer 2. Shrink that down, zooming in, using precision. All right, so this is how it sounds. And I got to type in word Jamie's. That's my last one. I'm going to right click, duplicate, Jamie, double click it. That's it. I'm going to bring that in, right back my timeline. And you know what? I'm going to put a bigger font here just to put emphasis on the end. So cool. Cool. And then this thing's supposed to last at least 3 seconds. Boy, oh boy. Do I have any more footage here? I don't. And I'll just cut at 3 seconds. I'm going to put a razor cut. Also, the shortcut is C, and it will click that, press V, and I can select the back part and delete it. Okay? So there's my timeline. All complete. I'm going to press Command Save. I should have shown that earlier. And there's my project. That's all you need to do. Now I'm going to show you how to export. I'm going to go File, Export to Media. This dialog box will pop up. You're going to click down, and please make sure it's H.264. Okay? It says the output and the source are pretty much equivalent, 1920 by 1080 by 29.97 frames, so that's good. It's going to make sure I know where it's being saved. And I'm going to save this under TGJV stuff. Awesome. Or throw it on your desktop, and then it'll be saved there. Okay. I'm going to press export. Don't bother with Q. That sends it to a media encoder. Just export for now. This should take relatively quick. It's only 3 seconds of footage, so voila. Now on my desktop, there should be, if I use Bridge, I'll go to my desktop, and there's a video on my Bridge. Okay. Double click on it. It should play on your default player.
Hi, my name is Jean.
And there you go. Done. Put this on Google Drive, and you're good to go.